I'll get it. Anything for me?
Oh, not today, Gran.
I haven't had any post for ages.
Well, that's just the way that it goes sometimes. Maybe tomorrow.
Who is it?
Me.
Hey, kettle's boiled.
Sleep okay?
Not really.
Me neither. Poor Carol.
Imagine how we'd be feeling if she'd married Dad and Gareth was at risk. More than one sleepless night there, wasn't there?
I keep wondering if you hadn't been here, would I have stood by and let it all happen?
Doubt it.
So where do we go from here?
Home.
Speak your weight scales. Fondue set.
Fond what?
Look, Amit, beggars can't be choosers. I'm desperate for cash.
Okay. And look, they've got a special offer on listing, so I need to get this stuff pricing online today.
Alison! Okay, Gran. I'll bag it up and leave it by the back door, okay? Alison! Oh, she's driving me demented. I've got to go.
Hey, leave the key under a pot or something.
Gran, I was on the phone.
I can't imagine what your bill must be like.
Well, that's my problem.
It'll be mine if I have to sub you.
Look, Gran, stop
No,
right
listen
there.
to me. I might be old, but I'm not a fool.
Meaning?
You had post hidden under your jumper.
It was junk.
Might be junk to you, but when you're housebound, the Royal Mail is a lifeline.
I binned it. Go and fish it out if it's that important.
You're taking advantage of my immobility.
That's a terrible thing to say.
You never talk to me. You're upstairs for hours on end. Heaven knows what you're up to.
I'm trying to study.
Your examination results were abysmal.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Alison!
Miss Field?
Yes?
Well, you may not remember.
You're quite right, I don't.
Nora Fitzgerald. The Leatherbridge Players. We're putting on a special anniversary production.
It's not convenient.
We hoped you'd be our guest of honor. Miss Field?
The nerve.
Have you forgotten Mr. Waverley's notes?
You should know me better than that.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Home visits today?
Yes. Oh, has anyone got plans for lunchtime?
Not me.
Rico was going to be taking me out, but he can't make it now.
Oh, I'm just going to grab a mag and catch up on my celebrity gossip.
You got something in mind?
As a matter of fact, yes. The health and safety officer is coming in to give a lecture.
Ah, hang on.
It's too late now, you've committed yourself.
Morning. I'm Trevor Quigley, Health and Safety Officer.
Oh, Mr. Quigley, hello. This is Dr. Fenton.
Oh, hello. So what's the drill?
Actually, I'm splashing races.
Pardon?
Well, thirsty work, driving.
Of course, let me make you a drink. Come this way.
You must expect the Spanish Armada.
I think he meant Inquisition.
And no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I'll drop you at the station.
You going back to an empty flat?
That's the way I like it.
We won't lose touch, will we?
Why would we?
Oh, you'll think this is daft. But I felt as though the wedding was bringing us all together. And then Carol was talking about a big family Christmas.
We could still do a little family Christmas. We had a good time last year, didn't we?
You coming to us again?
Try keeping me away. Must have missed your train.
You should hit the motorway before the traffic starts building.
I got a few things to do first.
Jimmy, you're not going to see Dad. It's not worth it.
Will be for me.
Hello, Nora. What can I do you for?
I'm after a favour. I wondered if you put this up.
Oh, be my pleasure. Where's a good place? I think there.
Is Barbara Field a patient here?
I'm sorry, Nora. I couldn't tell you even if she was.
Oh, no, I understand. It's just she slammed the door in my face today. I only wanted to invite her to our opening night.
Not a theatre goer?
She used to be our star.
Oh.
She played Mrs. Arbuthnot in our very first production of this play. Oh, she was magical. Now she's become a recluse. It's so sad.
Well, maybe she feels like she's earned her privacy.
I overheard a row with her granddaughter. It made me very uneasy.
All right, well, I'll get Donna to check our records.
Thank you. If you need tickets, let me know.
Now, you just carry on and ignore me.
Right. Yes, okay.
Oh, Donna, Barbara Field.
Yes, she was one of Mac's patients. Joe's seen her a couple of times, had a hip replacement. Bit of a tragedy queen, by all accounts.
Okay, we'll mention to Joe that there are some concerns about her care. He might want to do a home visit.
Okay, don't forget about the lecture.
Oh, actually, second thoughts. I may as well go, but I'll need her notes.
Will you miss the lecture?
Oh, I see. Patient care has to come first. That's my motto. Thank you.
I can't hear you very well. Oh, I'm very well, thank you. I expect it's much warmer where you are. My cousin stayed in an ashram in Pune in the 60s. Do you know Pune at all?
Who's that?
Could you excuse me one moment? This very polite young man is simply trying to make a living.
I know the feeling. I'm off to flip burgers.
There's nothing to be pleasant.
Hello, I'm Dr. Whitson from the Mill Health Centre. I was just wanting to have a chat with Barbara. You must be her granddaughter?
Yes, Alison. Is there a problem?
Well, hopefully not.
Well, she's not due a visit. What's going on?
Well, maybe we could have a chat.
I can't. I'm late for work already. Sorry.
I told you I'm not interested in your play.
Barbara, I'm Dr. Woodson.
Where's Dr. Fenton?
Oh, I'm doing the home visits today.
And a certain little bird asked you to drop in?
Well, yeah.
Take a look at these sandwiches. Cucumber gives me heartburn. That's not cruelty.
Well, maybe it just slipped Alison's mind. I mean, she did seem pretty stressed just now.
And which one of us do you suppose is the helpless prisoner?
Why are you helpless?
It may have escaped your notice, but I've had a hip replacement.
Yes, but you should be starting to feel the benefits by now. Have you been keeping up with your physiotherapy? Barbara, if you and Alison are having trouble coping, there might be something we can do to help.
What kind of something?
Well, Meals on Wheels.
Do I look like a charity case?
Okay, well, how about a convalescence home?
Uh-huh. Now we're getting to the point.
No, I mean, just until you get your confidence.
This is Alison's revenge because I was harsh with her this morning. What did she say when she rang?
No, she didn't. It was a friend of yours, Nora Fitzgerald. She called in.
Oh, she was always jealous of me. Won't she just love seeing me like this?
Barbara, the main thing to get sorted is whether or not you need help.
If I needed help, I'd ask for it. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to take my nap.
Hello?
The front door was wide open. Anyone could have wandered in.
You mean scum like you?
Look, I know you're angry with me.
Angry with you? Oh, somebody up there must love me after all, because I've been praying you'd come back.
What are you going to do, lock me in a cupboard?
Health and safety is not rocket surgery. It's pure common sense.
Sorry. Am I going to get detention?
You already have.
Don't worry. It takes a lot to ruffle my cage. Now, health and safety is a way of life. Now, it's quite obvious to me that someone has been through this surgery with a proverbial fine-tooth comb. And whoever it is certainly knows the rules. However, that's not always a good thing. The question is, what'll happen when I've gone?
Absolutely.
Now, you come into regular contact with bodily fluids, don't you?
Yes, indeed.
And what precautions do you take against contamination?
Condom?
I was looking for gloves.
Please. There's someone in my house.
Who are you? Look, it's okay.
Oh, that's a matter of opinion. Get back! The police are on their way.
Please, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm Alison's boyfriend.
Alison doesn't associate with crooks. What's all this stuff?
What? Look,
Get away! Get away!
look, Alison...
Get back, I said!
I got this for the wedding. Single malt.
Didn't waste it then.
You trying to torture me? You stop it.
Well, you'd need my help whether you like it or not.
Help? You've destroyed my life.
Did a pretty good job of that on your own.
I loved Carol. Your mother wanted me to find happiness again. She'd be disgusted with you.
Look, you're the one who needs to change. I thought you had until I saw you with Gareth.
He and me were buddies. Couldn't you take the competition?
I keep telling you, you need therapy.
Therapy? Hey, you're the only screwball in this family. That's it, you go, you coward.
Need to collect some stuff from my room.
A wrongly positioned chair can open up a Pandora's box of painful worms. Could you demonstrate the problem, Donna? See, she's having to lean forward and bend her head. Dr. Fenton?
Sorry?
What can you see happening here? Pain in the neck?
Oh, yes.
Not to mention the lower back. And Donna is committing a cardinal sin. Uncross your legs, madam. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Hello, Mill Health Centre.
Oh, I'm Alison Field. I need someone to go and see my gran.
Oh, hi, Alison. It's Dr. Whitson. How can I help?
My boyfriend's been arrested for breaking into the house. I've come to make a statement, but I'm really worried about my gran. Oh, she was in such a state. If anything happens to her...
OK, well, look, don't worry. I'll go over and check on her.
Thank you.
Bye. Sorry, got dash.
Oh, duty calls.
Yes, I'm afraid so. You know what they say. Idle hands gather no moss.
You're all right.
Yes, thank
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Run it by me again?
Alison left the stuff for me to pick up. This week you have to doing people a favour.
Oh, mate, if I'm going to help you, I need to get my head round this.
You haven't had a walking stick right round yours. OK. OK.
So the goods are Alison's?
No.
You see, this is where I'm having the difficulty.
They're a grand's. But only sort of.
Sort of.
Well, she paid for them, but she's never used them.
Did you take them without her permission?
Yeah.
OK. That's looking very good, Barbara.
It's a wonder I haven't had a major seizure. He was like a caged tiger.
Well, you're clearly made of sturdy stuff.
And he said he was Alison's boyfriend. I didn't bring her up to be a gangster's mole.
What was it he was trying to take?
Barbara?
I'm not sure.
I thought you said there were boxes strewn all over the kitchen floor.
Yes, but I didn't recognize any of them.
So they weren't yours?
It's knowing what to say for the best. I'm so confused.
If the boxes weren't yours, then where did they come from?
I've no idea.
They're going to release our mate without charge because of your statement.
Oh, I would have never forgiven myself. He's been such a good mate to me.
Well, it would have been a good idea if you told your gran what you were up to.
Are you kidding? Do you think she'd agree to me selling her little pleasures?
Unused little pleasures.
There's something wrong with her. I don't mean her arthritis and stuff. I mean in the head.
She's mentally ill.
No, she's not crazy or anything. Look, all I know is that she's been getting herself into debt and we're getting red demands. I needed some cash to pay them. Ahmed suggested selling them on the internet. It was all I could think of to do.
I was born to be a professional actress. Instead, I had motherhood thrust upon me.
How do you mean?
I fell pregnant to an actor. He took the next train out of town. My mother offered to bring Christina up as her own, so I could pursue my profession. Years later, I made the same offer to Christina, but she took me up on it, left Alison with me. Fate, you see.
Barbara, these are all choices that you've made.
Sacrifices, you mean?
It must be a long day. Do you watch TV or listen to the radio at all?
It's so lonely. Alison doesn't have time for her old gran.
I don't believe this.
It's true. And now you've taken up with a criminal.
Ahmed's not a criminal.
He's been hiding stolen goods in my house.
Stolen goods?
Barbara, I don't think these accusations are helping.
Read them.
I haven't got my glasses.
Okay, let me. Singing Sunflower in Pot, $12.99. Barking Dog Money Box, $15.99.
I didn't order those.
Then why is every one of these catalogue statements addressed to you? There's hundreds of pounds worth of stuff in that spare room.
Don't exaggerate.
I'm not.
They're my little pleasures.
You haven't even taken them out of the boxes.
Barbara?
Everyone likes to receive parcels, don't they?
How long's this been going on?
About a year. I didn't think anything of it at first. Her arthritis was getting worse. She was in a lot of pain and too ill to go out. But it's just got out of hand.
Why did you say that the boxes in the kitchen weren't yours?
I've never injured anyone in the course of duty.
Oh, I think she'll live, won't you, Donna?
Yep, it's just a bruise. Don't you worry about it.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet someone who takes health and safety as seriously as I do.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Quigley.
Oh, Trevor, please.
Actually, I can't remember the last time I enjoyed myself so much.
Is that so?
Yeah, the way you illustrate your points with a very colourful turn of phrase. It makes it very entertaining, really.
Well, you're not the first person to have made that observation, but thank you anyway. Oh, by the way, you've passed with flying feathers.
Yeah, laugh it up, Greg Robinson. You won't be laughing so much when the fire safety officer comes.
The fire safety officer?
Yep.
Donna.
This must be the onset of senile dementia.
I don't think so. Just sounds like retail therapy that's got a bit out of hand. I mean, you bought so much stuff you don't know what you've got. What does the credit card company have to say?
She's been making the minimum payments, but they've been going up and up.
Well, can't you send any of the stuff back?
It's too late for most of it, but I've started returning the parcels and binning the catalogues.
Alison.
Selling the stuff was the only thing I could think of to make back the cash.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you won't admit you've got problems.
You need to sort out your finances properly. I do know someone at the Citizens Advice Bureau, and I can give you his name if you'd like.
That would be very helpful. Thank you. I'd be perfectly all right on my own, you know. I can put up with warmed-up shepherd's pie served from a van.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
You do need to get out more. I know that's a cliche, but there's nothing stopping you physically, and you've got your stick for support.
If you think I'm going to be seen in public hobbling with a stick...
I wish you could see how glamorous she could be. She used to wear this on stage. Look, real amber.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Suits you, Doctor.
I think it would suit you better.
I don't think so. Not now.
Once upon a time, my gran could have been dead on her feet. And she still would have had her hair done and put some slap on.
Well, now the pain's too great.
I could do it for you.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Well, there is that invitation to the theatre.
Oh, please. I wouldn't dream of lowering myself.
Her portrait's in the theatre foyer. She's like royalty.
Seems a terrible shame, Barbara.
I don't want all those people looking at me.
Well, you could always go to a rehearsal and see how you feel. You could wear your amber necklace, bring out the sparkle in your eyes.
Really? Do you think so? Hmm.
Taxi will be here in a minute. Stop fiddling.
I need a better fringe. I've got deep furrows in my forehead.
You haven't. Can't you see how lovely you look?
All I see is an old has-been.
Gran, you're trembling.
Stage fright.
Don't be daft. When did you ever get stage fright?
Before every performance. Sometimes I was physically sick.
But you're not going on stage.
Aren't I? I'm going to hobble into that theatre. Old Granny Grunt.
You're not that old. That must be the taxi. We'd better go.
They're going to look at my portrait in the foyer and they're going to look at me now. I'll have to compensate by saying something witty or profound, and I can't think of anything. My mind's a complete blank.
Do you ever dry up?
No, but I had a script then. The real Barbara Field is a nobody, a woman of no importance. You deserve better.
No. I had the best. But you've got to stop protecting me from the truth. Gran, please let me in. Let's be friends and face this together.
It's hard not to think of you as my little girl.
He's not going to wait much longer.
Oh, I can't go now. I'm in too much of a state.
I had a word with Nora on the phone.
She's so excited about this production. What's she doing, selling ice creams in the interval?
No, she's directing it.
Nora Fitzgerald couldn't direct a spoon into her own mouth. Right. Help me up. This I must see.
Unless you face up to these problems, you're going to carry on screwing up your life.
You put your own house in order before you lecture me.
You still got the number for that counsellor I gave you?
Lost it.
Not to worry. There it is again.
I've told you I don't need therapy.
Okay. Oh, there's nothing more I can do.
What do you mean? This is it?
Tonight, Jake raises the stakes in a desperate battle over Ruby. EastEnders at 8 on BBC1. A country music swan song next this afternoon in Diagnosis Murder.